All right, so we are with John Warden, a design manager extraordinaire of Transformers. I would love to hear a lot of everything you can tell us about Omega Supreme and the thought that went into its design. And man, it's big. It's beautiful.
He is big, and he's designed to be on par with your Titan class Devastators, if you've been with us for collecting for a couple of years now. The detail on this guy is based out of a little more of a, it's kind of a, to match the rest of the line. There's lots of surface detail, but overall the proportions are very much based in G1 cartoon show. You can see we went with the humanoid head. It actually has a functioning light pipe, so you can see his eyes being able to almost glow as the showroom lights hit it. He's a fun transformer in that he's got a lot of great articulation, but the way you transform him or you convert him from robot to vehicle is pretty spectacular. We'll first focus on the articulation. You've got elements. This side moves in and out. This can rotate and has lockable joints. This is a prototype, so it's not going to do it very well. These things, all of the mandibles fully articulate. There's a spot in the end there for cannons. He actually rotates at the waist, which is kind of a big first for
him. Yeah.
It's got rocker ankles like the rest of Siege, so you're able to get these great wide poses. Ratcheting hips. But when you go to convert him, I don't think this can work, but he's got, these things will flip up. I don't want to force it because the prototype might get messed up.
Yeah.
But you can see that these guys flip up. This module comes out and will become the tank. The tank actually straddles the track. The track is designed to be 2 micromasters wide, so it's like a 2-lane highway. If you were ambitious enough to collect multiple Guardians, you could connect all of the tracks together and form like a super highway that could snake around, not just a ring, but you could actually have it form multiple S shapes across the floor, which is pretty cool. You can see the 3mm ports are positioned all over the place. This is so that you can take the blast or the fire blasts from other products and you can place them around the product in these different spots, or place them onto the 5mm section so that it looks like he's taking fire, you know, from the Decepticons or whatnot.
And these blast effects look a little different. They've got like a smoky look to them. Like
yeah, these ones they're multi-stage, so they all kind of like Jetfires. They're made of multiple elements. They're able to either be broken up into separate, smaller explosions, or you can form a long fire blast to you know, like a big, heavy blast coming out of this cannon or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a couple of pretty cool features on this guy. Notably, if you look in the rocket mode, the rocket's actually formed of his arms, so it stretches through the entire Titan. But up here at the top, you can actually see. This is a little messed up, but there's a little door that allows you to put a Micromaster inside.
He can go inside and look out the window.
Yeah, he can. But there's also lots of little hiding places all over the place. You can see the inside of the rocket base over there has detail, but there's also cool detail in here as well. When you hinge these up, you're actually able to flip this open, and there's a spot for Micromaster to hide inside. Kind of like Thunderbirds-esque battle station. These are able to pose, as you can see, and then when you look at the bottom, there's actually rolling wheels that allow you to kind of set this guy onto the track. So you can set him there. Position all your Micromasters. We've elevated the track this time around so that it feels like a base station, a place for the Autobots to take their last stand. I think really the detail is seeing, which you have to see it to believe it. It's lots of great little super city kind of details in there that are actually in the same modeling scale as Fortress Maximus and some of the other Titans. So if you're collecting all of these Titans, there's a consistent model working style across all of them, which is kind of based on the N scale, 1/150th scale.
Yeah, you get a lot of guys underneath it, on top of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like I said, it's a lot of fun to convert from one mode to the other. He's religiously parts forming, so this thing is actually a big separate piece, so you could fly around your house.
Well, so the original was like, unlike most Transformers, like it would break into 1,000 pieces and then you have to like put it all together. This one looks like Well, like the tank, of course, is a separate piece, and the rockets are a separate piece. The base is connected to the legs.
Yeah,
you have to break the tracks apart to get. Let's see.
The tracks do come off.
I'm going to try a little different angle here, if that's all right.
The tracks come off, and they are able to splay open, and then you can position them in multiple different ways by way of these connection points. And these connection points are backwards compatible to like Triptychon and other types.
Oh, cool.
So there's multiple layouts of the track?
Yeah, if you have multiple. I mean, you don't have to do it this way. You could have it snaking out.
Are you saying they're backwards compatible to...
Like Triptychon ramps.
Oh, wow. That's neat.
Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could go build a super city out of it.
Can we get a couple last quick thoughts on Jetfire?
Yeah, you got it. So Jetfires are all new Commander class. Commander is an 11-inch larger transformer, and because the scale is consistent across War for Cybertron Siege, we knew that this character was physically bigger in the show. When you pick him up, he's actually heavy, almost feels like he's made of die-cast metal. He's got a lot of really innovative pieces to his conversions. So his head fully articulating, but when you convert him, this door actually hides, spring-loaded doors actually hide the head in the back here. So when you convert him, these doors actually kind of clutch closed. He's got lots of special features, like if you look at his hand actually, when you close it, reveals a 5mm port, and then it moves out of the way, so you can have a clean on-shelf display. But he also...
His fingers are out, then he doesn't have the hand port. When it's closed, then it's got a place for it to sit in tightly.
That's correct, and it's in both modes. So he looks more like Skyfire from the show in this mode, but he's got this, if you remember from the original, the episode where he appeared, you can convert him from a Decepticon, and when he realizes Starscream's a bad guy, he can convert to an Autobot.
That is awesome.
He also comes with a litany of weapons and armor that are able to detach as a module off the top of this thing. There's a inside here. This is an early sample, but there's a door that opens, and there's his mask. It's fitted in there. His mask can attach onto his head firmly. The weapons and armor can attach all over his body to kind of give him a more Jetfire look. There's also a couple of cool features in the vehicle mode as well. But wait, that's not all. Not only can you connect,
it's huge.
Can you connect?
There's more.
You can connect the effects onto the back. These are made up of 3 each.
Yep.
There's an Easter egg feature here where this can open. This engine piece can remove, and you can actually put a Titan Master inside.
Oh.
Has working landing gear. You can see. And
how do you put it? Wait a minute. Where does this Titan Master go? Inside the cockpit?
yeah, so you're able to.
That's gonna fold down.
This folds down. This.
Oh my god.
This comes out. It's an early sample, but that computer brain situation kind of comes out, and you can actually put a Titan Master in there. It's not a feature we talk about, but I think it's a fun feature. You just
That's awesome.
Super cool.
and you can actually also, if you're a G.I. Joe fan from the 80s like me, you can actually have figures hold on, and you can fly them in.
Oh, cool.
And so there's actually 4 spots for
hand ports.
characters to grip. So I can
We're
probably.
just trying to make all of our dreams come true in one transformer.
That's the plan. Well, I figured with Commander class, it's a new scale, so we want to make sure we come out with a bang. So you can
That's
see
amazing. Oh.
that guy
Oh, that's great.
able to hang loose underneath there, coming in to help out reinforcements.
Wow.
Hey, can you show the Autobot logo reversed to the Decepticon logo?
Yeah, sure.
John, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Hey, you bet, man. Anytime. Have a great toy fair.
We will. Appreciate it.